Hello, how are you?
Fine, thank you. And you?
I'm fine. I have a doubt. I want to make you a question. Do you prefer to go on long holidays or take short weekend trips to nearby places?
Hmm, it is an interesting question because most people chose long trips, but I prefer to do short trips on weekends because you can go to a nearby place to have a coffee, go to diner, visit places, etc. without having to plan things so much on long trips that I feel are very training trips. And what kind of trips do you like?
Well, I prefer the short trips at the weekend because I don't like to be away from home for a long time because I'm a bit lazy. But in my opinion, the long trips are very expensive and bored. However, it could be good to spend time with family or friends and make a stronger the relationship. But I still prefer the short trips.
Have you had any experience?
Yes, I have one bad experience with the long trip, such one time that my family and me went to the frontier with Panama, and I was there for 1 week. Mm, the weather was being very hot, and I don't like the heat. I was literally every day in the river without living there just to eat. It was very horrible, but I have a lot of good experience with the short trips. Um, but if I need to think about only one, I will be the time I went to a river with my friends where we had a great time. Um, I ate a lot of sandwiches. I laughed. I joked, swim, and play a lot with them. I was there for 2 days. Um, in the final, we returned to my house to see a movie and ate popcorn. It was a really good trip.
Okay, your experience is very interesting. Now I have a slightly different question for you. How do you think we can preserve clean water on the planet?
Well, that's an interesting question. I don't know about that. I don't know much about that. But I think some things that could help, such as not depositing of garbage in rivers and helps cleaning groups that collected garbage from beaches and rivers. When I have a experience with that, when I was a child, I helped people to clean the rivers of my town. That helps the water not to be contaminated. And I have other opinion. I think the chemical industries should also uh, not dump their waste in rivers or lands near them, because by polluting the lands, the rivers are so polluted.
Okay, for me, it is that people do not take long in the shower because that wasted a lot of water senselessly. They also use high consumption showers and people use them thinking that they are doing will buying that type of shower, but they do not stop thinking about the damage that they make the water clean. In other words, they are wasting it. Not turning off the lab while you brush your teeth is one of the most common, but at the same time, the easiest to solve signs. They don't do it out of simple laziness. Maintain
Well,
pipes that may have any type of leak in which I consider about amount of water is behind one step. Washing the car with a bucket and sponge is a way of conserving water because out of it may not seem like it's using a house wasted a lot of water the moment we release it to sponge the car. That's my way of conserving water.
that's interesting. So I think that the if the all the people in the world thinks the same manner, the same kind of us, the water could be all thing in the world.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's all. Goodbye.
Okay. Bye.